Sagittarius, what's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. And I'm here to bring you your silent enemies reading for the month of April. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Thank you for the love and support you show to the channel and the ways you show it. For those of you who are new, hopefully you'll subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. Hope everybody likes the video so that it helps the algorithms with the channel. Show your love and support for the channel, please, by clicking that like button. This is going to be a general read. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So with this channel, for those of you who are new, this is all about your spiritual ascension, your spiritual journey, right? Going from one level to another. In that sense, we all know that, we're spirits trapped within the human body. We have to be in this human body in order to complete our lessons here in this 3D realm. But we also have to keep in contact with the higher up. And that is done by way of our intuition. Because there's things that go on in the 3D realm that you can't see and touch. But spiritually, you can feel it. And so our intuition is one of the tools that helps us to sense that something is up. Especially if we can't see it and we can't touch it. But it tells us that something, we need to pay attention to something. And a lot of times our intuition will manifest when we're dealing with people closest to us, because that's who the lessons come through. The lessons that we're supposed to learn, the purpose of us being down here, right? So family members, friends, lovers, co-workers, business partners, whoever you deal with on a regular basis, your kids' teacher, maybe your teacher, whoever's in your energy on a regular basis. Damn. Okay. Fire sign, fire alert. Fire alert. So yeah, we need to pay attention to our intuition when it goes off, because that energy is something that we need to pay attention to. It could be just a matter of maybe a friend is acting really weird because, they're having a difficult time adjusting, to a new situation in their life. You may be picking up on that energy, wondering what's up with them. But you investigate. You have a conversation. Hey, I noticed, you ain't been yourself lately, or, I sense a little, a little difference in your energy. You all right? And they may just tell you that, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. And so now that gives you an opportunity to, be in connection and be connected with these people who are closest to you, and, establish and tighten and secure your bond with them, right? That's a beautiful thing. But it could also be a situation here where your intuition is telling you something and you investigate and you find out that you got a hater in your midst. Whether this person is a family member, a lover, a friend, a business colleague, whomever it is. It could be your landlord. It could be your tenant. All right, your kid's teacher. But whenever you come around this person, you get an ill vibe about them and it doesn't make you comfortable. So you should investigate that. Pay attention to it. And, make sure you're keeping yourself safe and you're not in a situation where you're being taken advantage of, where you're being used, you're surrounded by haters, all because you want to ignore your intuition. So, I'm going to put 3 cards out. I'm going to talk about these cards individually. I'm going to tell you what I get intuitively. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make this fit. But if anything resonates, definitely investigate it further. And also, you may want to follow me over to the extended. The link's going to be in the box below. So let's get this going. The 4 of Swords in reverse is the first card that came out. The second card is the 8 of Cups. The third card is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So, this 4 of Sword energy in reverse, I feel if this is you, right, you're very anxious about something. You could be worrying about something that you shouldn't be worried about, I feel. Or if you could be picking up some vibe. You could be picking up an intuitive nudge, a vibe, something ain't right. You're very wise, Sagittarius. You're very wise energy. You can pick things up a lot of people can't. Because of your wisdom and the things you've experienced. And it's no fooling you twice, for the most part. Once you see something for what it is what it is. And that's how you rock with it. But with this 4 sword energy in reverse here, it could be that something is coming up and it's making you uncomfortable, because it could be you suspecting somebody who's close to you of some BS. You could be feeling as if somebody is after you or out to get you. I'm hearing that rock. What is it? That Rockwell song. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, I hear that. And I got no privacy. Oh, yeah, that's my joint. But I feel that. So it could be like a little bit of a paranoia type of thing. Um, it could also be you may be in a situation where there's somebody you don't really want to communicate with, you don't really want to talk to, but it's just like, oh, I gotta deal with this person. So you may not have to deal with them, so you could just be doing it, just be, I don't know why you're, I don't know. But there's something going on here with an anxiety, an energy of anxiousness. There's some unrest here. You're not at peace with something. Or there's somebody who's not at peace with you. Now, the Four of Swords is Aries. Aries is your what? Your fifth house? What's Aries for you? Sag. Yeah, it's your fifth house. So this could be somebody you may have had a fling with, a situationship with, you know. It's something that's not serious. Or that you don't have no intention of it being serious, or maybe somebody treated you this way and maybe you're anxious about that. There could be somebody that you're dealing with who maybe they just want to have a fling and that's it. And that could be bothering you. It could be that, you're realizing that this person is not treating you the way you want to be treated, or you may have stepped out there on a limb with somebody and unfortunately it didn't work out, or it's not going to work out. That is something you could be anxious about. It doesn't even have to be about a person. It could be about a situation. You're all about taking risks, right? Looking at things like the glass half full. But here you're apprehensive in some way, shape, or form about something. There must have been something that didn't make sense to you, something that is conflicting or confusing to you. Because if we go backwards, we go into the Three of Swords in reverse. So maybe there's something that you're still not over. And it may just be that you might need to talk it out with somebody, or maybe get some maybe you feel like you need closure. But the thing is what if you don't get closure? What if you don't get a chance to talk to this person, or to express how you feel, or to get get your words in? What if you don't get a chance to do that? Are you just gonna be stuck in this energy for the rest of your days? Really, when you need closure, what you're doing is you're giving the other person power over you. You're giving the other person the power to say, okay, well, until you sit down and hear what I have to say, I'm always going to be torn up over you. I'm always going to be fucked up over you. Because you didn't come to me and tell me what was going on, or you didn't come to me and explain to me. Like, nobody has any. The real hardcore truth is nobody has to explain anything to anybody. People can come and go as they please. So it could be you feeling this way about someone who did this to you, or maybe you're feeling anxious because you don't want to deal with someone and you're about to drop them off. But this is coming up in the silent enemy because the anxiety is a problem. Whatever it is, the anxiety is a problem. Like, you may be sensing that there's something coming, or like I said, you're picking up on somebody's energy around you and something is not right. So I would investigate that. Definitely. The Four of Swords is Libra energy, right? Isn't it Libra? No, it's not Libra. It's it's Aquarius energy, isn't it? No, it's Libra. It's Libra. So it's Libra energy. So yeah, something is not right. Something's not balanced. Something is not. I don't know. Again, I get the energy of you feeling as if somebody has to explain something to you, or give you an excuse, or justify their actions to you in some way, shape, or form when they really don't. Or somebody could be pressuring you to give them some type of, like, why aren't we doing, why aren't we taking it to the next level? Or somebody could be stressing you about wanting to see you. You may not want to see this person. Maybe you just want to have a fling and that was it. This person could be chasing you or on you, not giving you no peace. You could be ignoring this person when they reach out to you. Okay, so maybe you're concerned about this situation. Maybe it's getting a little out of hand. Maybe it's turning stalkerish. Okay, that's for some of you. For others of you, again, I just feel the energy of being stuck, not being able to heal and move on, keeping yourself stuck in this energy. And again, it could be because you're trying to figure something out that maybe you can't figure it out. Maybe it's something that you have to let go and leave to the ethers, because of the fact that it could be something that was put in your life by your higher self, and those things we can't always figure out. But at the same time, you still got to let go, and you still have to heal so that you can be healthy in your next connection. So I feel like for some of you, there may be some things that you need to get out, some things you may need to verbalize. There could be a lot of frustration here for you because of whatever's going on. So you may want to find a way to get that out. Like, I feel like unspoken words. So what you could do is, if you really feel like you need to say something to someone, maybe you're feeling guilty, and you may need to say something to someone, that person is no longer around, whether they're no longer in the 3D realm or you guys are just not talking anymore. This person may have moved cross country or something like that. What you can do is you can take a piece of paper and write down your thoughts, right? And whether this person is in this realm or not, right? But especially if they're not, but it's energy. What you're doing is you're sending energy, and in whatever realm this person is in, they will receive the energy. What you have to do is you just have to ask your guides to light the way, so to speak. So what you would do is you would get a piece of paper, write down everything you want to say to this person, every single thing you want to say to them. And what you're going to do is, on the full moon, well, we're still in the full moon energy, so you could do it right now, because we're in the full moon of Aries energies. What you can do is you can go at midnight, or in the evening, and what you want to do is you want to read, go somewhere where you have some privacy. If it's on your porch, your back porch, cool. If it's not, then find some place where you have some privacy, where you can read the letter out loud. What you want to do is you want to call on your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, and your soul group. And then you want to call on the ancestors, the spirit guides, the guardian angels, and the soul group of the person that you wrote that letter to. And you want to ask that your guides reach out to their guides and give them this message. And then you proceed to read the letter. And then after you read the letter, you again thank your guides for directing the message to the guides of the person that you want the message to get through. And then you burn the letter. Get that off your chest. All right, that's for those of you who got something on your chest. Others of you, it look like you could be just stressed out. Somebody could be stressing you out, or you're stressed out about something that's not healthy for you. Okay, so be careful. This could be getting in the way of your creativity, because it's in your 5th house. The 5th house has a lot of energy in it right now. It has Neptune there. It has Jupiter there. Jupiter's about to leave. But Jupiter's there. Venus is there. I think it's Mercury that's leave. Mercury left already. Mercury's already in Taurus. So it left and went to Taurus. So you got Venus there. You got Jupiter, and you got Neptune. So Neptune is conjunct Jupiter, conjunct Venus. They're all like in the same house. So they're conjuncting each other. They're 30 degrees apart, or within the same 30-degree space. So they're working together, basically. You can use these energies to work together. Some of you may be anxious about that. You may be anxious about what you can do and what you can't do, and especially when it comes to your creativity. If you're trying to put a project together, you could be a little nervous and anxious about it. Maybe it won't work. But what you want to do is look at that glass half full. Jupiter's there. Jupiter's in your 5th house. That's your ruling planet. You can't go wrong with that. So that's the house of your creativity. That's the house of what makes you uniquely you. So you want to tap into that energy, okay? Some of you not getting any sleep either is another thing I'm seeing too. I don't know what you're doing or what you ain't doing, but, sleep is very important for your creative energy as well. So, you do want to do that. Some of you need to get out and have some fun. Aries is your 5th house. The 5th house is all about fun. The things you like to do for fun, the things you like to do to unwind. And with the 4 swords in reverse, some of y'all are stressed out and need to unwind. You need to go have some fun. All right? That's what I'm getting for you with that 4 swords in reverse. Then we got the 8 of cups. So we're just talking about Piscean energy, the Neptunian energy, right? So we were talking about Aries being your 5th house, but then we were also talking about Pisces. So 1, 2, 3. Pisces is in your 4th house. Right? So your 4th house has to do with your feelings, your emotions, your private thoughts. Okay? So for some of you, you're considering walking away from someone, something. You've walked away before. You have an emotional attachment. As I always tell you guys, the Eight of Cups is not just, oh, I'm going to walk away. I can't take it no more. Is I'm going to walk away. I can't take it no more. Then y'all get back together. Then you walk away. I can't take it no more. Then y'all get back together. And even if it's not you physically leaving the connection, is you emotionally detaching and then reattaching. Detaching and then reattaching. Because Pisces, this is Piscean energy. Piscean energy is mutable. It goes both ways. Right? That's why you have the symbol of the fish. One fish is going one way, the other fish is going the other way. So it looks like that. That's because Pisces could be an energy of indecision. And it can be mutable. It's like I could see this side of things and I could see this angle of things. So Pisces could see things from both perspectives. So sometimes that's why the Piscean energy comes off as two-faced, right? In a negative sense, it could be if they're actually doing it, but sometimes they come off that way and that's not what they're meant to do. I mean, that's not what they're purposely trying to do. It's just they can see everybody's point of view. They're not going to step in and tell y'all they're not going to step in and try to fix it though. That's the opposite polarity, Virgo. Virgo will try to step in and fix it. Pisces would be like, well, look, Pisces is one of those type of people where you two could be arch enemies, but Pisces could be your friend and could be the other person's friend too. I wouldn't trust too many other people with that type of energy, but I would trust a Pisces because I know that's how they are. It's like, yo, I don't have no beef with you. I don't have no beef with them. I like y'all both. I'm sorry y'all not getting along. Hopefully y'all work that out. But I'm over here hanging out with you right now. And yeah, I do hang out with such and such too because I like them too. Like that's Pisces energy. So it's back and forth. It could go either way. So with this Eight of Cups, you're back and forth with this person. Or it could be back and forth with multiple people in your life. Right? But there's a back and forth energy here that's dangerous to you. This could be why maybe you're uncomfortable because you may want to go back to this person. Also, I get an energy of dreams as well. With this Four of Swords reverse and Eight of Cups, Pisces talks about the dream world, right? It also talks about your creative imagination. So again, with this stress energy here, you're not really able to tap in. So if you're a creative or you do something that's just naturally unique to you and you have to manifest that, your creativity is being blocked until you deal with the situation. So if you're working on some type of project and you don't understand, you may be having, like, say you're a writer, you may be having writer's block. Say you are an artist and you just can't, nothing is coming to you. You're not being inspired. It's because you got to handle those situations, those underlying situations, whatever it is that's pain in your life. It's blocking your creativity until you address it. For some of you, addressing it means walking away and walking away for good. And if you've walked away, don't come back and don't allow someone to come back because this is what's showing up in your silent enemy reading. This energy is not good for you. That's why it's got you walking back and going back and forth. You can't, stay on solid ground. And that's not good for you because you're not able to really assess things and acquire the wisdom and apply the wisdom that Sagittarius does if you're not on solid ground, with your emotions. Like, you back and forth. So whoever it is that you're dealing with that puts you in this energy, if you've left them, they should stay behind. If you haven't left them, the universe is telling you to do so. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this Eight of Cups. So yeah, Pisces is in your fourth house. So this could be your private feelings and emotions, how you go back and forth in your emotions. It doesn't even mean you actually physically left the person, like I said. It could just be like, this person does something and it's like, yo, I hate them. I swear to God, I'm about to kill them. And then the next minute, you're in the bed in between the sheets, making all kinds of harmonies and songs and stuff. So it's like a thin line between love and hate energy is what I'm getting here. Now, this don't have to be a sexual connection. It could be a business partner that you care about. It could be a particular project that you're working on, and it's like you can't decide what to do. It could be, again, because your creativity is blocked, right? You're not sure which way to go. So you got to cleanse your energy, you know what I'm saying? And you got to sit and be at peace for a minute and quiet, get still, so that you can really hear what, the universe is telling you and get some sleep. Get some sleep. So this page, this is actually the Knight of Swords, y'all, in reverse, okay? This is Gemini energy here. Now, I don't like the Knight of Swords. I always tell y'all that I don't like this card, only if it's some mail coming. Like, he represents the mailman. Like, you might have some documents coming in the mail, you wait for, the Pony Express. Remember, that for those of you who don't, you know the history of the Pony Express, Knight of Swords. So But the thing is with the Knight of Swords, when he's upright, he may not give the entire information because he's still in a night stage. He's still learning. So he may have a message. Somebody, you ever been in a group and you play like a game where it's like, okay, there's 10 of you, and one person, the first person whispers a phrase in the other person's ear. It's like, we know what the phrase is. Well, no, everybody doesn't. The main person who's running the game says what they need to say to the other person, the first person, like it whispers in his ear, like, my cat is green and pink and loves to fly, right? He says this to the first person, and then the first person whispers it into the second person's ear, and then the second person whispers it into the third person's ear, and then it goes on and so forth. And then when it gets to the 10th person, you say to them, okay, what was the message that was given? And they'll say, oh, my cat is green and pink and loves to, loves to do whatever all the time. But it's not the message that the first person gave. So things get lost in translation is what I'm saying. This is how this Knight of Swords energy is. Things get lost in translation because this is still a knight. He's still in training. So he may not give the message in the best way possible. He may just give it in no consideration, no care, But when he's in reverse, he's intentionally not giving or getting the message. So somebody could be intentionally in your energy telling you things, lying to you intentionally causing you heartache and aggravation. They're doing it intentionally. This is Gemini energy. Gemini is your opposite polarity. So I feel like you're not expressing yourself. You're not saying something. You're not expressing yourself and your views and your thoughts to this particular individual. You're not telling them how you really feel. For some of you, you're baiting on leaving. So you could be in a connection that you really just want to leave. You could be at a job that you just really want to leave. You could have a babysitter you just really don't want to rock with anymore. You could have a family member that you just really need to get them out your house. Anything could be going on that you're biting your tongue. I don't know why. But I feel like you're biting your tongue, and I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's lying to you, not being honest, and they're intentionally trying to wreck your nerve. They know what they're doing. So this could be, and this could also be you lying to yourself, you in denial, not willing to accept the reality of a situation and what's going on, only seeing it from one perspective. The Gemini energy sees things from various perspectives. All types of ideas, and I feel like for some of you, you're not looking at it that way, or these people could be coming off as if this is the way they want things, and they're not telling you up front that's what they want, but they're acting it out, but they're not communicating it to you. So this person could be, for example, Gemini is your 7th house. That's your relationship house, right? You could be in a connection with somebody who you just like, I just want to get out of this marriage, or I want out of this relationship. Or your partner wants out of it and has not said anything to you about it, but they're seeing other people and there's tension between you two. It could be your business partner who may no longer want to do business with you, but they're not telling you what's up. So it's either you not speaking up, or it's the person you're dealing with not speaking up. I feel like something is up with this person. For those of you who are at the opposite end of this, where you're dealing with somebody who's hiding something from you. They're hiding something from you. And this is why you may be ready to walk away. And so the thing is that until I feel like you're waiting for closure again, like you're waiting for this person to tell you something so you can make a move. Your intuition has already told you what it needs to tell you. Your intuition is telling you, go ahead and make that move. That's why you're ready to make that move. Some of you have already made the move. This person could be trying to come back around, and if they are, the Knight of Swords in reverse is a liar. A straight liar. Somebody who's a demon. Yeah, we got 5 swords in reverse. You cannot win with this person. You don't have no option but to walk away. You can't win. No matter what you do, no matter what you try. Or with this situation or this job or whatever this is, your best way to get out of this and to survive it or to win is to step away. Period. So that's what I'm getting for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the extended. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each of these and get some additional messages for you. So if this resonated with you or someone you know, let me know in the comments. But don't forget to click the like so that other people who may need the message, it gets to them. The link to the extended is going to be in the box below the video, so hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll check you out in the next reading. Later, Sag.